mean, you see billboards and you see social media and Netflix and just everywhere. So it's kind of hard not to notice that, like, there's definitely these standards that you see constantly being reinforced about masculinity and femininity.
Like a dude, right? He's saying, "Oh, you have to look this way," or he's expecting you to look this way. If you don't look like the you know, the stereotypical hourglass shape, you most likely can't really do anything about that. And what it is a lot of women push that on other women. Mm-hmm. What am I gonna do to tell you to look a certain way?
There's a difference because it's not necessarily all guys directly saying, hey, I want a woman to look like this. Mm-hmm. I want you to be beautiful and to have that hourglass shape. Mm-hmm. It's not that. It's kind of what's coming from from society itself.
People want what they want. And if they don't want what you have, they're gonna treat you differently.
I think the only issue with casual sex is it being more normalized in society, and because it's not as big of an issue, because as long as there's consent, there's really no problem with it. But because it is more normalized, I do think that's where we see it play into social media.
They're basically robbing people of their humanity when they take advantage of another person, when they don't get consent, when you find a drunk girl at a party and take her home.
And it gets to a point where they use sex as their identity. So whenever you think of the ideal body type, it's really confusing because it's like, am I supposed to be really skinny or am I supposed to be like thick? But if you're thick but you're not thick, if you're not thin in the waist but you're thick everywhere else, then you're fat. It's really weird, and I think that plays into like how, I don't know, it's really difficult.
You have a perceived reality and an actual reality. Like, people know that there's no real, like there's not very many actual ways to look like a Victoria's Secret model or look like Kim Kardashian without spending a crap load of money. And I think normal people, you know, people in real life, not people on social media or the people that are writing, those people will actually shoot for and talk about and talk to or be with real people.
I think that documentaries like this are important. Like Michaela said, even if you don't agree with it, that's fine, because humans are entitled to believe what they want, and you can't really stop or change that for the most part.
Definitely.
But when people voice their opinions and share facts, share legitimate like statistics that are helpful and are trying to educate those who aren't really, who are like more undecided, who are like, I really don't know how I feel about this.
And you can accept something and disagree with it at the same time.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think it's good to just have the knowledge in there and like,
like I don't like it.
Like you can accept that you want to have casual hookups and you don't want to care about somebody. Like you can accept that, but you need to acknowledge that that's happening and that is a byproduct of something that was pushed on you whenever you were little or something like that. Exactly.